My fiance's family said I wasn't good enough, pushed her to leave me, so I cut financial ties. And what came next made their reputation crumble. I, a 30-year-old male, never thought I'd be one of those guys with a story like this. Growing up in a blue-collar neighborhood in Cleveland, I was raised to believe in honest work, straightforward talk, and keeping your word. My dad spent 35 years at the same manufacturing plant. My mom taught second grade at the local elementary school, and they managed to put me through trade school without taking on debt. My fiancée, a 27-year-old female named Chloe, came from a different world entirely. We met at a friend's barbecue 4 years ago. She was there with a co-worker who knew the host. I noticed her watching me fix the host's grill that had been acting up. Something sparked between us that day despite our different backgrounds, or maybe because of them. She was fascinated by my authenticity, as she called it. I was drawn to her confidence and the way she carried herself. I was engaged to Chloe for just over a year. We'd been together for 4 years total, and honestly, things seemed pretty solid. The wedding was set for next spring. Save the dates were already out, and we'd booked this impressive venue that was basically her dream spot. Well, almost everything was solid. There was always this undercurrent with her parents, Edward and Lauren. They're old money. The kind of people who summer in the Hamptons and winter in Aspen. I own a successful auto repair shop that I built from the ground up. Good business, decent income, but definitely not part of their tax bracket. From day one, they made it clear I wasn't what they had in mind for their daughter. Not through anything direct, they were too refined for that. But through 1,000 paper cuts of condescension, they were always present, checking in on wedding plans, offering suggestions that felt more like mandates. I could feel their disapproval whenever I was around them, like they thought their daughter was settling for less than she deserved. I'll never forget the dinner at their vacation home when Edward handed me his keys and asked me to take a quick look at his Porsche because it was making a funny noise right in the middle of dinner, like I was the help, not their future son-in-law. Chloe said something about me not wanting to get my hands dirty, but there was no real defense in her tone. Edward basically said, "It's what I do for a living." And Vanessa, Chloe's older sister, didn't even try to hide her smirk while suggesting they should start paying me to be on call for their car problems. I swallowed my pride and spent 40 minutes in their garage while everyone finished their meal. When I came back in, Lauren had the nerve to offer me a plate she'd kept warm, like it was some kind of favor. Nobody acknowledged how messed up the whole situation was. When I got home that night, I told Matt about it. Matt's been my best friend since high school, works construction, calls BS when he sees it, and has never once pulled a punch when I need to hear the truth. "Dude, they basically called you the help to your face," he said, grabbing another soda from the mini fridge. "What's next? Asking you to park their cars when guests arrive." Hunter, my German shepherd, rested his head on my knee like he could sense my frustration.